Hi, you guys. Okay, let's talk about the forgiveness transmission. So, I get that it's kind of hard for us as humans to just kind of accept everything and forgive everything. Like, there's certain things that we find completely horrible or condemnable. And I get it, and I get it from a human standpoint as far as like that we have to have certain standards with for each other and for our civilization. But the Light Council is kind of encouraging us to find forgiveness in order to move to that higher standard of care and love for each other. So, kind of acknowledging karmic patterns of incarnation, saying, we've done this before, you've been the bad guy, the good guy, and all in between, and that there are certain things that are difficult to forgive. But in our true nature, we are unconditional loving beings. And when we move into acceptance, not to say, oh, sure, do this again and again to me, but instead to say, I forgive that that was done to me, and I'm not going to create ripples of war or fiery rage back in order to try to correct what has occurred. Um, and so, kind of going into a loving nature, even loving boundaries. Like, I love you enough to say no to some of these behaviors that you are trying to put in my direction. They are also talking a lot about self love and how when we love ourselves more fully, we have less inclination to engage in activities that would require forgiveness. We would not harm each other. We would know better than to harm each other, even on accident, believe it or not, which sounds kind of crazy given where we're at when I'm recording this take. But basically, the bottom line is they're saying you're responsible for your own forgiveness work. You're responsible for your own response to the things that need forgiven. And if you let yourself truly be healed and love yourself more fully, you will have the capacity easily to accept and love and forgive those things that have violated you. And I do also like that, they kind of acknowledge we're going to be way better at setting up our behaviors to not create the need for forgiveness going into the future because we would naturally not harm ourselves or each other. We would put ourselves in alignment with a truth that is about our true nature, which is love and acceptance, and then we will move into taking action from that place rather than taking action from being hurt. And they did even mention the warlike behaviors are no longer going to be needed. Wouldn't that be nice? All right, you guys, that's it for me. Go be amazing.